Hello, and welcome to MindHARBOR's demo of the Customer Reprice tool. This application was developed to simplify and speed up the process of repricing items and cost on open sales orders in P21. This works by finding items that qualify for repricing per customer spec and then pricing the items just like P21 would do. This also recalculates other cost and commission cost. The end result would be an updated sales order with the most current pricing and updated cost. In this demo, we'll cover how the user would interact with the portal and the features that it provides. What you're seeing now on the screen is the user interface for the Reprice tool. The user will be presented with multiple filters that they will then be able to mix and match the filters to search for the items and sales orders that are in P21. All the filters are limited by the assigned companies to that user account in P21. In this example, the user would enter a filter by entering or searching by the customer ID or customer name. So after you do your search, you would click on the customer or whatever the relevant search filter is, and then simply click preview. And what this is doing now is going out to P21 and looking for all the open sales orders for that particular customer that meet the criteria for the repricing tool. What you'll see on screen now is the results from that query. Over on the far right-hand side, you would see the old price and the new price, and then the difference percent. You can see that each one has a color associated with it, and these are the fencing. The fencing goes from -15, -10, 0, 10, and 15, and they'll be shaded red, yellow, and green. The fencing can actually be customized by the user, or we can set it up as a default in the application. If you scroll farther over to the right, you can see more of the updated fields. We have commission cost old, commission cost new, other cost, and other cost new. The user can filter this even further by entering in the supplier or any of the filters up the top and clicking on preview. Or the user can simply just filter it by the drop downs. The user can also reorganize the grid to the way that they would like to see it. You can sort. You can export. And then users actually have the ability to save their grid settings for a future session. So any of the changes that are made here for the sorting, the showing and hiding different columns, or just simply reorganizing them. And if you hit save, the next time you go into the portal, it would be there. After the user has been reviewed the items, they can select each one of the ones that they would like to queue for reprice. After they've reviewed the items that are going to be repriced, they have two options. They can come up to the date here and schedule a date that they would like this to be effective. And then they would click on the schedule update. If they would like to just run the actual updates now, these will be queued 1 hour from the time they click on the button. So if we click on the button, you'll see it's going to go ahead and put these items into the queue. And then it'll refresh the screen. After the items have been queued in P21, the application would run in the background, and then the user would get a report telling them what items have been updated, what time they were updated, and what the new and old values were, and those were all emailed. We also stored any of the updates or scheduled updates in an audit trail within the application itself, as well as that we show these in P21 in the audit screen.